My name is Brandy Shufutinsky. I'm the Director of Education and Community Engagement with the Jewish Institute for Liberal Values. And what we're focusing on really is tackling the illiberal ideology that's fueling anti-Semitism in wider society. What we're seeing in the West and the United States is there's this hyper-politicization of information, of knowledge, where people are being forced into certain partisan boxes. On university campuses in the United States, I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that a majority of them are very, very, very much to the left of center. And what that means to be the left of center, to be a progressive, sometimes to be a liberal, is to adopt this ideology that will demonize something that they see as powerful, because there's a binary that people that have achieved any type of power only did it through the exploitation and oppression of another people. And I think that's what's fueling a lot of the anti-Semitism we're seeing on campus. The very idea that they've achieved success or that they've been able to get their power back means ultimately, with this ideology, that they've oppressed someone or exploited something. And what we're seeing isn't necessarily straightforward anti-Semitism, so it's not always swastikas scrawled. Instead, it's being hidden under anti-Zionism, because the idea of Zionism has been redefined by anti-Semites, so it can mean whatever boogeyman ideology these people want it to mean, and then anything related to that can then be cast as bad or evil. Within the Jewish community, there aren't enough people who will flat out say loudly and proudly that anti-Zionism is anti-Semitic. There are people that are waffling and on the fence, being like, well, I don't agree with this particular government in Israel, so I can't say I'm a Zionist, which has nothing to do with the right to self-determination and ancestral homeland for the Jewish people. When I say progressive, I don't mean progressive where it's going to move us forward and we're going to evolve as a society. The ideology is, in fact, regressive. It's trying to drag people back into tribalism that fuels bigotry and fuels hatred. It's not something that actually is progressive. So just because somebody says that's what it is doesn't mean that's what it really is. And the conversations need to be about what's underneath, not the labels. People get afraid to have that conversation. A lot of people get too afraid to have that conversation.